How's it going? All right, we're moving on to Abyss 4. Now we're dealing with much more aggressive cupids, much more aggressive teleporting things. I will say, honestly, Abyss is easier than Paradise Lost, so we should be doing pretty well. The important thing to note is there's certain specialty areas you really want to have to make your experience with Asmodeus a little bit easier. Certainly want to have some AoE. You want to have either Lightning 3 or Wrath of God. Those are great. Probably even Curse of God. I've never really used it there, so I don't know how great it is for taking down all those clustered mobs, but it's probably going to be pretty good. Haven't tried it, but and then some kind of Cataclysm to quickly take out Asmodeus' horns. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Abyss 4 and see how we do. All right. All right. We're at 2.2 million, almost 210,000. I've got an empty Wrath of God. I've got a single Cataclysm. I have a Wildfire, and I've got Winter's Bite. Not my favorite combination of things, but let's see how it goes. Alright, so this zone, you got a couple of archers, a couple of skulls. There's an archer on the right as well. Sometimes there's not archers on the right. If that is the case, usually I'll jump, and I think I may still go ahead and I'll jump down here on the left and start with these archers on the left. Now the reason I'm so close is I don't really want to miss here. That's nice, thank you for the quiver. I don't really want to miss these because I don't want to alert anybody that's down there to my presence. All right, so we've got abominations. And we have to remember, we have skulls, and we've got those archers over there. They haven't seen us yet, but they're about to. And they have now. So let's go ahead and deal with the archers. The skulls are not approaching us, and we alternate between them in order to not allow them to shoot. Now, these guys usually are aggressive. They, for some reason, jump down into that corner. I don't really know why. And let's take out these skulls. Alright, good. So the entry zone is good. Now we have to worry about lots and lots of cupids. So staying back here allows me to line of sight them with this whole platform here, because there's a bunch of them. As you come up here and look, there's one there. And there was those other two, and usually there's more. I don't know where the rest are, but there's one. One of the great things about the cupids as you begin to move up into higher zones is how aggressive they get. Now what I'll tend to do is I'll go down and clear this out down to that platform, and then I'll come back and go that way. So let's go ahead and follow this right platform. And we've got this archer, easy enough, and another quiver. Thank you. I want Winter's Bite with that, because I plan on replacing either one of these if I can with something AoE, more AoE, or a higher combination of Cataclysm. Okay, so I'm jumping into this corner because there are things that can see me. Alright, we're moving down. Alright, and we're just going to take out these skulls here, and then we're going to move back. I may alert something to my presence, but nothing of any consequence, just knights. Or a couple of cupids, which are fine. What just hit me? I'm sorry, what just hit? Oh, you little bugger. Now let's take out this other skull, just to be completionist. You know what, these guys are on alert. Let's go ahead and finish them too. This is totally backwards from where I normally approach this, but it's actually makes things a little bit easier dealing with these guys teleporting to a flat surface rather than dealing with them on the stairs, which I normally do. So that's good. Okay, all right, we're going to go back up and work our way back to the entrance to that area there. And what did I just alert? That was a knight of some kind. We do want to go that way, but not yet. Okay, so all those guys are alerted, but we're going that way anyway, so we'll want to come back down and deal with that building there as well. Okay, we've got skulls that I can't seem to get a beat on. We'll move a little closer. Mainly because we're about to alert these knights down here, and I don't think there's any... Oh, there is. There's a gap. Archers first. That's rather dramatic. Ranged first, archers and witches. Alright. And we have one more knight there. He'll come up. Alright, now, let's go down here really quickly. I want to approach that building, because instead of going, I would have come around and been down there, and this whole building would have been ignored. So I don't want to ignore this building. There's a reason, because usually I'm intentionally line of sighting these archers, because I knew I had cherubs here, cupids, and I wanted to safely deal with all of those ranged dudes. Should be an archer there. All right. And oftentimes, okay, good. Whoop. It's always the worst experience is to end up taking health damage from a abomination. Alright, let's take the witch out. I'm keeping an eye on those cupids because I may attract their attention. And don't forget, we do have that black knight in there who is throwing axes. Okay, I'm doing a little line of sighting on the cupids in order to make them come to me. Okay, that's the last of the archers. Now, when we went to the other side and we're clearing stuff back that way, that was actually all the stuff here I normally have to deal with coming into there and then going that way. I don't have to. Now, one of the things to note is there's often a summoner down there. So we're going to go check on him and see. Got an incursion. Yep, there's the summoner. So we're going to stay far away enough to take him out without getting... And is that a blood of the lamb? Good, we could use that. And a wildfire. We don't really want the wildfire, but we do want the blood of the lamb. Now we can't approach that till the rune goes away. The rune's gone. Just alerted an archer. Okay, I don't think that was the archer I alerted. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the wildfire just to get it so I can get the heal. Alright, back up and to the other side. Now there'll be a couple archers here. Okay, I must have taken one out already. And we have knights. Knights with shields. That may be it for them. Alright. Alright. This is the final area before we get to the bell tower, but oftentimes on the back side of that wall we'll have a pit, so I need to make sure that the pit is not there, or that I've at least checked on it. Okay, no pit, but lots of mobs. We had to check on the pit. It's fine. Now. Oh, there's a heal. I'll take that. Good. Now, I've never approached it from this angle, but it's really not bad. Usually I'm up there. Got several A-bombs and a witch. I'm just going to lob these over and keeping the witch from firing at us. If she comes closer, we'll try to worry about better aim. The one thing I don't want is for my arrows to go past her, because there are things on the other side. Just line of sighting the plasma balls. Hi. Nice of you to join me and make things easy on me. Appreciate that. Remember what I was talking about the aggression of the mobs in this zone? You can use it to your advantage. That was one example of that. Alright, should be... I want the red guy first because he's so fast. Use your ears, because you can't always turn away to look, because there may be things approaching you. Holy light, don't use it. Alright. We are now going to take out these archers on the balcony. Move because you hear the flappy feet coming. Alright, there's archers there. Lots of... He's seen me, so I need to be aware that he's going to start firing at me in just a minute. Okay, I'm line of sighted them. Maybe they'll come visit. Maybe they'll just stop shooting once they realize they're not going to get me. Often that is the case. They will... The archers are funny. After a few shots, they'll lose interest. So you reacquaint yourself with them. And then they can be more aggressive. Okay. That's good. Okay. Now we're going to go to this other hallway and clear it out. There's often like a black knight here. Sounds like there's a second one. Usually you'll have one knight and a bunch of abominations. We did not have but one abomination and two black knights. It varies. Now I think there's usually a archer below us. He may have been pulled already. We'll find out right now. Yep, he's already been pulled. We're just going to clear out this stuff so now we know our back is safe. And what I'll do is this little corner right here, this angle, I'll come in here and start hammering on this incubus, because there's lots and lots of ranged and stuff who really will start firing. Now, the archers will start teleporting in. You can just take them out. And now, pretty much the ranged threat is done. Let's work on the incubus some more, noting we will have some hatchets coming in, but the incubus is done. Okay? And now we can just work on picking out who we want to take out first. The red and white knights have the least health, so we'll start with them. Be aware of the incoming. There'll be a lot of incoming hatchets. Okay, he's done. And you can now just pepper him down and block his axis. Okay. It's all done. There's often an abomination or two left. Take them out. There'll be a couple of cupids right out here. Oh, and in case you missed a knight. Red knight, no shield, no big deal. Okay, a couple of cupids here, and there may be an archer on the stairs. So we're just gonna sneak right in here. Oh, nice. Well, we'll take this for the cataclysm then for now. Hi. And that is that. Okay, this is the end of this zone. We started out -5 health, maybe -4, and then lost another. We're now -3, so we are net up 1 health at this point. Let's see what we got. Ball of Lightning 3, Cupid's Wrath, Blood of the Lamb. We'll go ahead and take the blood. None of the rest of this is very helpful to us right now. We're now down to -2 health, so we have definitely netted in the positive direction. Right, next zone. Alright. The Sentryway can be a little challenging because it's very small, but multi-floored. There's the health. I just heard a bunch of knights draw, so I want to go ahead and Winter's Bite at least one of them. And more health. Only one down now. And another health. We'll get that in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably get it after I deal with this building because there's a lot of... I'm going to use one of these. I'm also going to get on the roof. Good. So what I'm doing is I drew those guys out. It did quite a bit of damage to them. There's usually another one. No? Maybe he died. Okay, we'll burn all of these abominations down and then we'll see what our... Ah, you're on the other side. You're throwing axes at me. Now you're running after me. That looked kind of... Alright, what do we got? Okay, this is an easy zone. There's a pit over there. That's good to know where that is. We'll work our way down and out. Then we'll go over there and deal with the Cupid's. Heal? Yep, we'll go ahead and heal. Full health. It's a good thing. Alright. And we'll just take out the melee from above. I didn't actually mean to move there. I'll usually use a shield if they can even get a shot off. The top of that arch usually blocks their shots from up here. Okay, I just alerted the archers, so we'll take them out. There'll be another archer. I don't know if I alerted them both. But he's line of sighted with that column. That was intentional. Okay, he's there. Alright, this building is done. Still don't like the placement of those cupids. Let's try to take them out. There we go. Easy peasy, and I'm moving just to make sure. Alright. Something just drew on me from over here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to work our way down here. We do know the pit's over here. Got an archer to take care of. And oftentimes, so in this one, we're going to have a couple of knights to contend with right down there. But let's get the archers taken care of first. Okay, knights. All right. All right, all right. Okay. Now, right down here, there's going to be a couple of cupids. Because, see, we're distracted. The pit's there. We want to go down there and look and see what our things are. But don't do that, because right down there are cupids and archers. There's 2 cupids right there. Got one of them. There's the other. Okay, we got these guys here. Come on. And right down here are archers. Okay, so we're good. We're looking right into the cathedral now. I just want to take out the skulls. Little target practice. As you can see, my aiming is horrible. If I actually stop to aim, that's interesting, that quiver popping up there. I don't really need it, but what that gives me is the option of using lots of stuff in the pit I'm about to enter, for that fear of not being able to re-up. So I can use this to handle all of these bads in this building here. While I wait for the ghosts to show up. And one more. Okay, so I think I've cleared that building out. We're going to take that. I'm going to jump up here on the wall just to make sure when I come into this space it's always through the wall. I'm just going to get up here and take out these cupids really quickly. And also a skeleton melee guy just kind of triggered on me. Hi. I'm more worried about you. Okay. See that it didn't hit me, but that plasma ball actually tracked me all the way down here. That's what I've been talking about how more dangerous the witch's plasma balls are in these higher level zones, because they will track you. Alright, let's finish. Okay, this building is done. Let's go ahead and enter the pit. Let's enter the pit. Pit of despair. Alright. Okay. Keep your ears tuned for an orphan. I don't want to shoot that guy because he's right in front of the door. Kind of trying to get them to move away from the door. And maybe... Okay, we'll line of sight them. Because if you shoot through the door, it alerts everything on the other side of the door. Come on, bubbies. Alright, I think I can get that one without worrying. I'll go ahead and go up top and catch him up close. Okay, now I've got that guy. And these guys. That guy. I think that's it for the top. So, oh, hi. Now I get two on the bottom. Once I get them up top where I can see them easily, they're pretty much toast. Alright, down to the lower. Stop and listen. Okay, do not hear an orphan. keep moving. Right here we've got a skull, and then we've got all these guys that continue to pour in, and we'll pepper them down. Okay, that should be it. Oh, there's a cupid there, and we'll just work our way through the doorway. Oh, there she is. Alright. One dead orphan. Alright, we'll have lots of abominations coming. We'll just keep peppering them down while... I don't want that. It's a bad thing. It almost made me grab that when I certainly don't want it. Hi. Hi. Do you know what? No. Don't want it. Okay, now what we need to deal with. I think next I want to draw the incubus. Let's go ahead and get his attention. He's frozen. Is he bugged? Can't even hit him. That's fascinating. Never seen that before. Does that mean you can't complete the pit? I'm a little concerned about that. Well, let's go ahead and finish everything off, then we'll figure out what to do. Oh, there he goes. He woke up. Alright, let's go ahead and bring him down into here. We'll take out these abominations while we're waiting on him to decide he wants to come in here. This is the perfectly safe zone to deal with him. Yeah, that would have been super bad if he had been like bugged out. Come on, dude, you gonna come in here or not? Alright, well, I guess it's just gonna have to do it the hard way. Alright, so we are done, technically. But we're after points, so we're going to go ahead and clear the rest of the zone. I've got 3 more of the teleporting archers up here. So I didn't mean to line of sight them, but I had accidentally moved, so at that point the only thing left to do was LOS them and bring them on in. Alright. Unholy Wind, Blood of the Lamb. I'm at full health. No help. Alright, that's fine. That's the pit done. Alright. Okay, this is actually pretty dangerous. There's going to be 2 archers inside here, and up and around there's going. Oh, you know what's going to make it less dangerous is I got up on that wall and took that one witch and those cupids out. That's actually helpful. But there's going to be knights around and probably a summoner down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and move on in. Get the attention of the archers and pick them out. Now there's also a cupid, so you want to be moving until you can stop to pay attention to them. Now I've got a witch and knights over there, and another cupid, as you see, but those are cleared out. Alright, let's just start. Okay, let's focus on the witch while the knights are incoming, and then we'll line of sight her while we take out these guys. Alright, so she may have moved in, as she tends to. And we'll just get up close here and finish her off. One more Cupid. And a summoner here. And we get health, which we don't need. But that's fine. Alrighty. Just kill these guys just because. Okay, I hear a skull. There we go, he's right there. Here, another one. Probably down there. Not worried about him. Okay, get these guys. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to enter the cathedral. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire into the doorway. Try to get the attention of any melee I can. And handle them from over on this side. Now we're going to go in here and do the same thing again. And move back. And deal with these knights from a distance. Now the ones that hide behind their shields are a lot harder to deal with, but you just handle them while they're standing up. Just keep a steady flow of arrows at them, and as they stand up, they'll walk into them. Alright. So let's go ahead and got an archer there, we'll take him out. I know I've got the incubus's attention, but I'm more worried about the archers. Hi, welcome to the party. This is fine. We've got a choke point here on the door where our line of fire and line of vision in are very narrow, and we'll just take him out. And then we'll just sort of mop up. Now, this is actually a pretty simple cathedral by comparison to most. There will be some things out here. Okay. Now we have, I guess we're done. All right, full health, 2.3 mil. Full quivers of really pretty good arrows. I think we're going to be fine. I would prefer to have the lightning ball 3 as well. I would replace the wildfire with that if I had it. Do I have one? Ball of lightning 3. Okay, we're going to replace the wildfire with this, and that really completes the arrows we need. Now I would rather have a higher level cataclysm, but it's fine. So we've got the ball of lightning, we've got the wrath of God, and really should have no problems dealing with Asmodeus. So let's go ahead and take him out. Now, somebody was asking me about the skulls the other day, and dealing with them. One of the things I want to point out is the skulls will come at you, and as soon as they touch you, they freeze and explode. From the time where they freeze to the time they explode, there's a timer. And there are achievements you can get that will extend that timer so that you can block them and move away from them before they have a chance to explode. So getting the achievements, that's why I say going after the skulls in the zone is extremely important. Because if you don't get that achievement, and it makes this phase a lot harder. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit them at a 45-degree angle. I'll show you. Oh, I actually got two of them. I didn't mean to do that. And yet was able to address them. Okay, so you want 45, touch, 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 and move away. And then the boulder. It's always going to be that sequence. Okay? Touch, 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 move away. Boulder. Okay? When they get hung up on things, that's when it's bad. Okay? And touch, 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 and move away. And it's all good. Alright, now, I tend to want to use the lightning ball 3 on the next section. We'll go ahead and do a little pre-firing of things and set up an array of these so that they can take care of the bads that are here. I also just line the side of those guys. Alright, well, we've got one more. And we'll just drop this in here. Another one over there. Just want to make sure they all are handled. And then we have the incubus. And we burn him down, and then we get a break. Alright. So now we start phase 2, which is our time to rest our arms and to catch our breath and to wipe the sweat off our hands and all that stuff. So phase 2 is done. I'll go ahead and head over here, and I'm waiting for a specific rock to drop because I want to jump up on it as soon as it comes down. And that is that one right there, and it's here. And the next thing I want is a Wrath of God ready, because these archers here are annoying, and I want them dead as quickly as possible. Also, if I can kill the incubus, that would be awesome, but I don't think I had time to drop a couple of those and one of those. Now is when we use our Wrath of Gods to go ahead and clear this zone out. We're not stingy with them. And we're going to go ahead and finish him. And we are now in phase 3 of Asmodeus. One more Wrath of God for these Cupids. And we are now on the Cataclysms. And we're done. It's that easy. Got a blood and a quiver. Quiver is good. What do we want most? Well, let's take the... we don't need any health because we didn't get hit. And we're out. And there we go. Up next, Purgatory 5. We will experience that next time. As always, thanks for stopping by. The that was a pretty good run considering we recovered 5 health, plus 5 health, and we were able to put in place the correct arrows we needed to make Asmodeus easy. So, easy run for that one. But as I've always said, the Abyss is much easier than Paradise Lost. Alright, come tune in next time and we will start it all over again on Purgatory 5. See you then.